Hey everybody, this is Matt, and this is my 2006 Saab 9.5 Sportwagen, which in my opinion is just an awesome looking car. I think it's the best Saab ever designed. This has a 2.3T turbo engine. Sorry about the light, it's kind of in the afternoon of November 23rd. Overall, the car is in really good shape, especially for 2006. Body-wise, on the top, you can see where the Florida sun has started to, well, it's been delaminating the paint. I really don't notice it because typically I'm not at an angle where I can see it. I don't want to hide that from anybody. This was recently replaced. I took the car to a Saab expert and he fixed some stuff that had been bothering me, but before he replaced this, I had been taping it shut, so this will have to be like goo-gone or something to get that off. Here's the worst ding, really only ding on this car of any note. You can kind of see it there, and I'm sure that could be popped out. The other issue, body-wise, is that these are actually loose. When I moved down here, I got a little impatient and I backed the car off of the U-Haul dolly, and it tore the mounting points. So another solution can be done, such as, you know, drilling a hole here and there and maybe zip tying it from inside. There are some scuffs underneath on the valance. I think you can see them. Yeah, there's one there, but you're really not noticeable. A couple of places where paint dropped out, just popped off. There's a rock chip hit this glass. I don't even know when, but there's like a crack going here. There's the VIN. Let's open her up. Oops. It's got leather seats that are power every which way. They are cracked. They're really comfortable. The interior overall is in pretty good shape. The dash is really nice. See the passenger seat. It's like it needs a little more cleaning. It's got the sunroof, which is cool. Just look at the back seat. And these are heated too, which is super nice on a chilly day for your passengers. There's supposed to be a thing called a jalousie, which looks like a kind of like a roll-up garage door in a way. And somewhere I have the gasket that goes around this. At one point I thought there was something wrong with the ignition, so I had this whole console apart, and I took the tumblers out of the key, the keyhole basically. I still have all those, and I have the order. I documented that really well, but it's just been, I've just left it alone because it's really convenient to start, and then I can pull the key out even if I need to. So starts up. Now you see on the dash it's got a front light failure, and the front passenger light, I don't know what the deal is. I've had it looked at, I've changed it, and that still needs to be sorted out. But I do have fog lights, and I'll just use those, and they're plenty bright. But that is something that will need to be looked at for sure. Back to the key, you know, I can pull it out while it's running. So you may or may not want to take care of that. It hasn't been an issue for me. I just had the AC serviced by the Saab expert, and man, that made a world of difference. I think I might have a replacement dial faceplate here for this. Stereo works, but sometimes
Achieve a greater sense of healing by acknowledging their
it's an AM/FM. It's an AM/FM CD. Just rev it a little bit. Does have cruise control. You can put it in sport mode, which is this N+ thing, and then you can upshift and downshift using these paddles. I've never done that. I've never really messed with it. I just throw it and drive and go. That's the seat heaters. And I mean, this is for the passenger side and for the driver's side. And it's got high and low. I do have a cover for the battery. Got plenty of pep. Take a look at the back seat. And I have a vacuum back there, but the wagon space is really useful. Both seats come down. It's a 2-3 split, 2/3 split, I guess I should say. Now sometimes this does, because it's a little loose in there, it does want to be finicky with the start, and so I just have to sort of jiggle it a little bit. Just patience and not panicking, and just try it again and it'll work. Okay, the major thing that needs to be done is to fix, there's pistons inside that hold the deck lid up, the hatch, and it's really heavy. I have the hydraulic shocks, but I didn't have it installed. But this cover is removable, and it gives a lot of space on the interior. And this is what it looks like with the whole thing unfolded. It'll come out, the whole thing will come out. But this is how you kind of just use it in normal trunk sense, and then nobody can see what you have in the back. Super useful. It does have the luggage rack on top, which has been handy actually. Uses regular unleaded gas. It's got alloy wheels. Those are the original wheels, and I took some brake clean and cleaned that up, and actually I'm surprised at how well it came out. The front logo, you can use that treatment too, or you can get replacements. There are parts available for this. It shares lots of parts with the, everything but the roof line, basically, in the rear quarter with a 9.5 sedan. There's options for other year wheels. Really everything works on it, except the hatch is except the hatch piston needs to be replaced. The seat belt is frayed right there, and some of the trim pieces. This is real wood veneer, which is awesome, but it cracked off. I still have some of the pieces, and that probably could be glued back on. It won't be complete. The AC in the back works nice, and I think I have the lighter that goes in there, but we use it, kids in the back can charge their iPhone or iPad or whatnot. So anyway, please ask any questions. I'll be happy to answer them the best that I can. Thanks a lot.